Just like the title of this video, yes, I stand by what I said, and I'm going to speak on those kpop fans who don't seem to have a working brain because I'm just too immature, like that as well. And before we proceed, I just want to show y'all something. I'm not even gonna take much time, but those stupid comments y'all saw all came from this video I'd made to educate people on the dangers of debuting young kids into a dangerous industry. So today we're going to be speaking on another category of K-pop fans I hate. You can consider this a part 5 or whatever, but you can do so to check out my other videos on this. Let me be blunt. If you're one of those fans actively rooting for kids to debut in K-pop, you're part of the problem. Actually, scratch that, you are the problem. What makes you think a literal teenager belongs in an industry as predatory and unforgiving as K-pop? Spoiler alert, they don't. First off, let's address the ridiculous notion that youth equals untapped potential. I'm sorry, but just because a 14-year-old can sing doesn't mean they should be thrust into the lion's den that is K-pop. This isn't High School Musical, and these kids aren't living out some rosy, follow your dreams fantasy. They're getting chewed up and spat out by an industry that values profits over people. The reality? They're placed under grueling schedules, unrealistic beauty standards, and the relentless scrutiny of fans and media. It's not cute. It's not empowering. It's borderline child labor. You, the fan who tweets she's only 13 and already a queen. Do you hear yourself? Why are you okay with a child working 16-hour days, smiling through exhaustion, and reading hate comments about their voice cracking during a live performance? The mental gymnastics you perform to justify this is Olympic level. But they're so talented. You scream, cool. You know what else is talented? A puppy that can do tricks, but no one's asking it to headline Coachella. The most laughable defense? They wanted this life. Honey, a 12-year-old doesn't know what they want for lunch, let alone the lifelong repercussions of debuting at such a young age. They're not signing up for fame and glory, they're signing up for burnout, invasive fans, and the inability to live a normal life. Oh, but they can retire early, right? Sure, and then what? Spend the rest of their lives in therapy trying to unpack the trauma of being the breadwinner for their entire extended family before they could legally drive. You fans who latch onto young idols? The ones who gush over how adorably innocent they are. Y'all need to get a grip and maybe a hobby. These kids are not your emotional support objects. They're human beings, not Tamagotchis you get to project your weird need for pure idols onto. Some of these idols are barely out of middle school, yet they're already being labeled as the future of K-pop. It's infuriating to see how normalized this has become, with fans and companies alike pushing for younger and younger idols. But they're making history. Sure, if by history you mean setting a new low for how young you can be to handle the weight of $1 billion industry on your shoulders. Groundbreaking. Truly. And then some uneducated, low IQ barbarian would then come to my comments talking about the fact that I'm jealous. Who the fuck would be jealous of being exploited and sexualized by idiots? And let's not forget the fans who think supporting minors makes them morally superior. You know, the ones who smugly declare, at least I'm supporting real talent, not these old has-beens. Oh, congratulations on being complicit in child exploitation. Your medal is in the mail. Fans who push for minors to debut need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. Supporting kids in an industry this brutal isn't noble. It's irresponsible. These are children. Let them live their lives without the pressure of being the next big thing before they've even hit puberty. I'm gonna say this once and for all. It's never too late for people to be idols. Just because they have the talent and skills doesn't mean they have to be thrust into such an industry that's too toxic way too early. We're not rushing anywhere. Time still passes. So for once, let kids be kids.